Hello people. So we got some great news today. As of the fifth, as of 3rd of May, 2019, we've got the latest job report coming in, and the United States economy has created 263,000 new jobs in April, and unemployment has decreased to 3.6%. This is an article on Market Watch, which is the most reliable financial media outlet, in my opinion. Anyway, let's go for the article. So, 263,000 new jobs in April, 3.6% unemployment. There's last month it was 3.8%, but now it's 3.6%. And the American worker has been paid 0.2% more in wage increases as of this month. And yeah, that's kind of it. And so why might that be? So in my opinion, what the cause of this is because of a combination of Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration and the Trump tax cuts. With the Trump tax cuts, there used to be 35% corporate tax in the United States, and on small businesses up to 39% corporate tax rates, and also they have to pay high property taxes if you think about it, and so yeah, because the corporations have more profits, because corporations get to keep more profits, they can reinvest more into developing new branches, and which creates jobs as they hire more people. Okay, some data I want to show you is that in 2016, we've the rate of GDP growth is 1.6%, but then since Trump took over in 2017 is 2.2%. And keeping in mind that Trump hasn't actually enacted his tax cuts yet, but in 2018, and keep in mind that in 2018 the stock market crashed, as this you get in Q4 2018 the stock market completely crashed. You still had a record amount of 2.9% GDP growth, and the only time we've recently had 2.9% was in 2015, which the economy was the economy was completely revived from this 2009 recession, and the American people got really back on their feet. And of course in 2010 you had Obama bringing a lot of stimulus acts and tax cuts and reduction in interest rates. But then if you look at the Bush era, 2006 was when all of the great video games and music was coming out, the iPhone was invented, and that was when all of the good technology was coming out. You look at Facebook and YouTube, 2006 was the year. And so I want to talk to you about other reasons why I think the unemployment rate is decreased. So as we know, Trump has been kicking out the illegal immigrants who do not deserve to be here. I couldn't really find any good data, but the Pew Research Center shows that I don't know, this isn't really good data, but as you could see recently, it's been just the illegal immigration intake has been decreasing. Okay, total southwest border apprehensions. Um, yeah, sorry, I can't really show you any data, but um, if you look at this graph showing supply and demand, and by the way, this is not just against illegal immigration, but also against legal immigration in some cases. Here we have here we have a graph of supply and demand. So the x-axis is quantity from few to many, and the cost is from low to high. So as we can clearly see here, as the quantity goes up and up, as the amount of people in the workforce goes up and up, their wages go down and down. The wages go down and down, and this is the demand that we're talking about. The demand is the demand is kind of like the demand is the workers' wages. So obviously, if there's more and more people thanks to immigration, then there's going to be more. Then there's always going to be someone who is going to be willing to work for less. And so basically, illegal immigrants. The basis of illegal immigration is simply that they steal an American working class person's their job. They steal their job because they can just work. They're willing to work for less, and that's kind of the whole point of MAGA, Make America Great Again, and this other arrow, it says the more supply we have of people in the workforce, the lower these people get paid. Again, this is just a very simple graph, but it's very logical. You have all of these left-wing economists saying that immigration is a net gain. Well, it is. Immigration is a net gain if you regulate it, but if you don't, then we can always come to this simple diagram which says that more immigrants means that there are less wages. Sorry, I've got to check this. Yeah, and so my two reasons why there's been an increased rate of jobs and lower and lower unemployment is A, the Trump tax cuts have made businesses been more profitable, so then they can reinvest more money into creating jobs, and B, the second argument is that because of the reduced supply of illegal immigrants, American people aren't having their jobs taken away by people who are willing to work for less. If you're an American person, you're going to have to compete against an illegal immigrant for the same job, and that's kind of the problem here. That's kind of it, really. That's kind of it. I haven't really written a script or anything, so bye bye.